wearing the blue trunks trimmed in white. Standing 6 feet 3 inches tall, he weighed in at 251.2 pounds. He comes to the ring representing King's Promotions with a record of 11 wins, 10 losses, and 3 draws, with 7 of those big victories coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of and representing Baltimore, Maryland, ladies and gentlemen, here is King Colby Madison. His opponent across the ring fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks trimmed in red and white. Standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, he weighed in at 218.6 pounds. He comes to the ring representing all of Flint town. He is undefeated with a record of 4 wins, no losses, and no draws, with 2 of those big wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of and representing Flint, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, here is Sardius the Stone Simmons. Referee Mark Nelson with final fight instruction.
All right, gentlemen, you had your instructions earlier, so you know exactly what I expect. Good, clean fight, obey my commands, protect yourself at all times. Listen, punches right here on this belt are not low. Punches right here are not considered low. Touch them up, good luck.
So we're set to go. Sardius Simmons, a left-hander who is a volume puncher, also a good body puncher, taking on Colby Madison, who is a very tall heavyweight. Not a big volume puncher, but he says he likes to fight volume punchers, so we'll find out.
Tell you what, these guys make a small ring look even smaller, right? Put the big boys in there.
Well, interesting, Simmons does switch a lot, and he starts out as a righty, which is intriguing.
This is going to be a good test for Simmons. You know, like you said, Madison just fought, and he lost against an undefeated guy with a split decision, Ali Ellis. Also 6-round fight, so he's in shape. We did ask him to do any sparring. He said, "Nah, just stay, keep sharp." And here he is.
Well, tonight is the 5th straight undefeated fighter that Madison is fighting in a row. So he's been taking on tough competition.
And he only lost a split 3 weeks ago. Oh, look at this. Shot
well,
there.
That is called a knockdown, I guess. Yeah, left hook apparently hurt Colby Madison. It was hard to exactly see that punch, but it did damage.
It came out of nowhere.
That is it. What a surprising ending to this fight.
And he's still stumbling on his well going back. I just read his lips. He caught me. He said, to his corner.
Yeah.
That is not what we expected in this match. Madison is a durable fighter who is not easy to get out of there. And Sardius Simmons, who was looking for a signature and important performance here tonight, he fought very well in his last fight, won a decision, but tonight he looks to this crowd for their support, and they give it. So this young man had a great night for himself.
That's a good win. I mean, Colby Madison has 24 pro fights, and he's got an above 500 record. For Simmons, it's only his 5th pro fight. Usually, you don't see guys with this kind of experience getting matched against guys with that kind of heavy experience. At least not for a couple more fights. And he got rid of them rather quickly, and especially if they do have a lot of fights, it's not going to be with a winning record. Simmons had a winning record. That's weird.
It was a weird
that's a forearm.
Shot. Yeah.
That's almost maybe caught him in the neck. I don't know. Let's see this. This might be some kind of pinched nerve thing, man. Right?
I can't do it. Can I do that a little bit slower? I know that's slow motion, but I can't figure out how did he even turn it at the end, or was it?
No, the knuckle definitely didn't get in there. The hand didn't get in there. This was that's his forearm on his neck. I don't know if that causes some kind of pinching or something.
Frustration from Colby Madison there as he was down and just couldn't get up, and he is the knockout victim. So Sardius Simmons moves to 5-0, and a gentleman who was away from boxing, he said made some questionable lifestyle choices, had to really get himself centered to get back into boxing, and he is fully committed to the sport.
Yeah, regardless of what happened, that's a big win for him. Look, I mean, he fought, remember Joey Dueco, he went the distance with him twice. Madison did, so.
All right, let's get the official announcement from Pete Trevino.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for both of the boxers in the center of the ring. Referee Mark Nelson has reached the count of 10 at 1 minute into the first round for your winner by way of knockout, Sardius the Stone Simmons.
So big win for Sardius Simmons. He gets his 5th